Jay Gruden just proved that he was a horrible leader at Washington.
No grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Recently, Jay Gruden and RG3 had some heated exchanges over Twitter, and Jay Gruden really showed his ignorance.
Jay Gruden says, if I ever put a quarterback through what Philly is putting Jalen through, I apologize. Pick up a blitz. My first immediate reaction was, there's no way that's real. And I took the most of this opportunity and I put this picture up and said, say what? Jay Gruden comes back and says, you weren't prepared? Robert, Jay Gruden told me while I was in Washington in my first year that he did not know how to game plan for me. I'm not going to cuss the man out. I'm not going to call him outside of his name. But what I am going to do is tell you guys the truth. I said in the press conference that the best players in the NFL have the guys around them play at an extremely high level. No one is out there doing it on their own.
As Jay Gruden and RG3 go back and forth on Twitter on who failed who at Washington, this tweet stood out the most to me when Jay Gruden said that Kirk Cousins was a better quarterback. Now, a lot of people on Twitter agreed with Jay Gruden when he made that comment, but this is my question. If Jay Gruden really believed that Kirk Cousins was the better quarterback, better than RG3, then why was he and the Washington Redskins organization so hesitant to pay Kirk Cousins long-term money? What does that say about Jay Gruden and the Washington Redskins organization? Then, here's the kicker. Jay Gruden also throws his coaching staff under the bus by saying that they didn't have a good enough coaching staff to help RG3. Now, that is a coward. That is cowardice. People can hate on RG3 all they want, but till this day, the Washington Commanders still can't find a quarterback or a competent team 10 years later. I mean, come on. I just find it so hilarious. Now, is RG3 perfect? No. Did RG3 make some personal mistakes? Yes. But we can all admit, RG3 got drafted to a dysfunctional franchise. Then he goes to the Cleveland Browns, which was another dysfunctional franchise at the time. We all saw the feud between Hugh Jackson and Baker Mayfield. Then by the time RG3 got to the Baltimore Ravens, he was already washed up, and I think that's why he was so willing to help Lamar Jackson, because he didn't want Lamar Jackson to go through the same thing that he went through at Washington. And can you believe all this feud is happening because Jay Gruden made a comment about Jalen Hurts in the Philadelphia Eagles? So even when the Eagles do not play the Commanders, they're still causing havoc to Washington fans all across the globe and on Twitter.